Do you believe a Tinder trip could help you to not only understand a nation's culture and history, but also build deep connections with 30 strangers?
Hey!
I doubt it. Until we had our honeymoon with 15 newlywed couples in Israel. Why would we spend our honeymoon with a bunch of strangers? Well, they're not just random people. They're selected Jewish couples, or at least one is Jewish, who live in the San Francisco Bay Area and were recently married. Every couple needed to do a half-hour interview and fill out a soul-searching survey to pass the vibe check. I know. While we were applying, I kept asking Nate, "Are you sure this is not a reality show?"
Shayna is not a great cook.
For Nate, he had done a similar program called Birthright. Even though he's not religious, inviting me to learn Jewish culture together is something we were both looking for.
Where are we? Oh my god!
Nice.
My reason to be on this trip is even simpler. First time going to Israel, and it's free. Almost. It's gonna be a long video. Get comfortable and join me on this journey. After a 15-hour flight, we arrived in Tel Aviv, meeting our tour educator Uri at the airport, getting on the bus, and going to see the center of the city.
Officially welcome you all to Israel to get this adventure started.
And what you're looking at is one of what is perhaps the ugliest buildings that we have in Tel Aviv.
Trying the street food, even though we don't know what it is. Fresh juice is everywhere. So are the cats. Our first hotel is very close to the Mediterranean Sea.
Lahai! Yay! Beach!
I'm surprised by the warm, nice weather in December. Rabbi Bashir introduced this Jewish tradition called Shabbat. Every Friday night, from sunset to the next day, people are supposed to do nothing but have great meals and rest. Some people will dress up, get fresh flowers, and light a candle.
Good job.
At this time, we don't really know other couples yet, so getting everyone a name tag is very helpful.
Is that you?
Yes,
My first Shabbat dinner experience is beyond my expectation. We went to the beach together and celebrated as a team. I like the meaning behind this ritual. Step out of the ordinary and into the extraordinary.
Day 2.
Two. You want to say that in Hebrew?
How to say that?
I don't know.
I never thought a group trip would start with an improv workshop as an icebreaker. I also didn't expect to have the first conversation about community with 30 people I barely know. There's no small talk. Every question is getting deeper and deeper. For example, what was your upbringing like? Why are you here and what are you looking for on this trip? What should be the contract of our community?
How many people here?
I felt overwhelmed, trying to remember everyone's name, their partner's name. We had different conversations with so many couples. I listened to a lot of stories, but don't remember who told me what. Tel Aviv is a party city. All the bars and restaurants make me feel like I'm still in San Francisco.
Jaffa.
However, walking around in ancient Jaffa feels different, especially with Uri's creative demonstration.
You begin to see what was a naturally raised.
We learned how its old city reflects the present as well as the past.
Nice.
Bye, Tel Aviv.
We left Tel Aviv and headed north to Upper Galilee. Stopped by the largest Jewish museum in the world.
Good. My daughter should arrive, by the way.
I had some questions a long time ago. Nate and I talked about it, but I didn't get a clear answer. What does it mean to be Jewish? Is it a race or a religion? If it's a race, then how are people able to convert to be Jewish? If it's a religion, then why are secular people able to call themselves Jewish? If it's not race or a religion, then what exactly does it mean to be Jewish? If you have the same questions, then I'll share with you the answer I found on this trip at the end of this video.
What's this? Hey! Why there's a peacock?
The place that really makes me feel like I'm in a different country is Sfat. I can see why a lot of people describe it as the most spiritual place in the world. This cute little town is full of galleries, studios, and interesting characters. A mystical artist told Nate his name means gift, and my name Shayna means giving.
It's the highest form of giving is to learn how to receive all of the beauty of this world.
Why you
It's
laugh?
something like that.
So I'm giving and you a gift.
I'm a gift to you and you have to give. You have to learn to give to become beautiful.
So the best news is that you are here! Welcome to Israel, first and foremost!
This performative chef not only sells us food, but is also willing to put on a whole show.
Nice.
Very nice. Beautiful.
Anybody else?
I had my first falafel in Sfat.
Take a big bite. She's teasing the mom.
I couldn't believe vegan food could taste like a burger. As Uri said, it's the best falafel in the world.
First, always the best.
Walking around in this town brings me peace and energy. It makes me think and reflect. Apparently, 600 years ago, people in Sfat already asked themselves the question, how can I make this world and the environment a better place?
It's like the God's watercoloring right now, an enormous paintbrush in the sky.
Thinking hard and partying harder makes the journey extra fun. In this beautiful big tent, we had a great dinner. Saw a live band, played drums, and did a group dance. When we discovered Stephanie's hidden talent, the party turned into a concert immediately. It was a great day. This melody has been stuck in my head even after the trip.
Word of the day!
Rabbi Bashir had this lovely idea to teach us a Hebrew word every day. So far, we learned
Yafe.
Yafe.
Yafe. Yafe. Mazeh yafe. It is beautiful. Yafe. And what does it mean? Yeah, it's okay. Say there. Yom Tov. Yom Tov. Have a good day.
we already finished half of this trip. Nate and I had at least one conversation with everyone at this time. We started feeling comfortable enough to ask some couples deeper questions and share our personal experience. Things like career path, medical issues, and family histories. You know, the stuff we barely talk about with people we've only known for 5 days. Unless that person is your therapist. And then we had our second group conversation. Today's theme is values. What are your values as an individual and shared values as a couple? What are the priorities you're gonna value for your future family? As you can imagine, that's such a profound topic that I've never expected to discuss while traveling. Maybe because everyone has no reception on their phone, it makes us more present and deeply connected.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. This one right here next to the church.
We visited Indiana of Galilee and learned how this nonprofit organization is producing fine fair trade products. Making our own za'atar, one of the great spices of local cuisine, is the most meaningful souvenir for this trip. Finally, we arrived at our last station, Jerusalem. After a long day, everyone needs a drink. We discovered a speakeasy bar called Gatsby. They have the most bizarre Bloody Mary.
Point and jiggle.
The old city has old rules. In order to help us understand how to communicate with locals, especially when you're buying stuff, Uri taught us the authentic Jerusalem facial expressions and body language.
What's important here, is a quizzical look. You need a quizzical look. Okay, again, I don't...
Walking around the Jewish Quarter, experiencing the center of Jewish life, history, and holiness. When everyone was discussing the tensions between the different faith groups, I was so distracted by those street cats.
Oh, she loves you.
And this one even stepped on my lap and allowed me to pet her for 10 minutes. Such a battery charging for me. The archaeological park has uncovered vital remnants of ancient Jerusalem. A particular highlight is walking on the southern wall steps used by Jewish pilgrims. We noticed that every stair was built unevenly on purpose. Do you know why? Let's think about the pilgrims from 2,000 years ago who were on their spiritual journey to enter the temple. Those uneven stairs are for slowing people down. Be mindful of every step you take, not only physically, but also mentally knowing where you are.
It's uneven.
One of the oldest graffiti in Israel is this one. It means, "We will come back, keep dreaming." Wow, I wonder if Banksy got his idea from this inspiring street art made thousands of years ago. This resilient message is like legacy, passed along from generation to generation. No visit to Israel is complete without experiencing the Western Wall. Each year, over 1 million notes containing prayers and wishes are placed in the cracks of the wall. You can feel people's emotion and energy here. It's grief, it's hope, it's a spiritual battery. Because churches and temples all over the world are built facing here, and millions of worshippers send their hopes and prayers to this spot. I know. Another long and emotional day. Folks need to drink. We tasted some local beers and a very unique popular drink called a rock. If you like licorice, then this liquor will be your jam. Wandering around the Mahni Yehuda market, you would feel like the night is always young and there are so many things to explore. I had no idea what the next day was gonna be like. I would say today is the most heavy and emotional day of this whole trip. We visited the National Memorial to the 6 million Jewish victims of the Holocaust, which includes the 1.5 million children died or lost. I wasn't even in the mood to take videos or share what I saw, but I can tell how I felt, and I'm still feeling it. First, I don't understand why human beings would do such terrible things to other human beings. I felt angry and sad, yet grateful and empowered. We're able to enjoy traveling and having good meals with great people, but those victims were not. I believe everybody's feelings are complicated. Towards the end of this museum, we walked into a room full of photos of those victims. People were sobbing and crying. I don't know where to put these complicated emotions or energy or even motivation to do something. I have to let it out. But the question is, where and how I'm gonna let it out? Where and how can I get strength and give strength? After seeing everyone's vulnerable side, we had our third group conversation. What does memory and legacy mean to you? This is a topic I've never thought about. Wait a minute, is this still a trip? Or did it become a spiritual journey? Whatever it is, the next day is gonna be a great day. Masada, this World Heritage Site, is where Jewish rebels made their final attempt to resist the Roman conquerors. We hiked through the snake path and made it to the top.
Don't talk to me.
At this moment, I sort of understand why Jewish people are such a resilient group. They keep getting attacked by others but never give up, coming back stronger and spreading their influence all over the world. A highlight of this trip for me is the Dead Sea. Because one, the Dead Sea mud is famous for its healing and beauty qualities. Besides coating myself and having fun, I need to do this as well. Of course, I'm prepared. Can't wait to have glowing skin back in San Francisco. Another reason I'm really looking forward to jump into the sea is I don't know how to swim, and I still can float here.
Oh my god, floating!
Apparently, I got nervous because if it doesn't work, my eyes are gonna get burned by this highly salted water. Do you know how much salt is in the Dead Sea? 34%. It's even higher than human being sweat, I think. I'm excited that I'm floating, but also afraid of flipping over.
You're okay.
Overall, it is a great day. And remember, today is Friday. That means we're gonna have Shabbat dinner. Nate and I decided to bring this tradition to our home. Fresh flowers every Friday, light a candle and turn off the TV. Enjoy a great dinner with or without friends.
Shabbat shalom, hey! Shabbat shalom, hey! Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom.
The trip is getting to its end. If you watched this video until now, you'll probably agree that it's not just a trip. It's a journey of exploring the Jewish culture, the history, the food, the language, the people, and the humor. Remember my question? What does it mean to be Jewish? After 9 days of intensive learning and thinking, the answer I'm confident to share with you is the Jewish people are neither a race nor a religion. They are a peoplehood. It's about connection and community. I think there's no other group of people that is like them. And the most important Jewish culture is memory. To quote this Jewish educator Abraham Infeld, if you don't have memory, you can't dream.
We don't say goodbye. We say להתראות, which is I see you, you see me, and we will see each other again.
Our final group conversation is around what's next and how to make this community last. So far, we already planned karaoke, Shabbat dinner, game night, and yoga class, etc. Even though the trip is about to end, the journey just started.
Woo! Did you have fun? Loved it!
It started with drinking 6 liters of beers and taking shots of Arak. The things I'm gonna miss the most are not only the word of the day, but also the buffet of Mediterranean food, the adorable street cats, and Uri's creative demonstrations. Goodbye to this moment. Hello to the next one. Can't wait to go to Puerto Rico very soon for Christmas and New Year. Stay tuned.